So you were thinking about applying to Interface Edge. In this video, we are going to break down and help you prepare the best application possible. Here is a timeline of the application process. By the time you are watching this video, you probably have already been accepted to MIT. Congratulations! The program's application deadline is in April, and you must be an MIT student to attend the program. The next step is accepting your MIT offer. Remember that the due date is on May 1st. Decisions will promptly come out in early May. Beware, once you accept your offer, you must be ready to work hard and have a lot of fun. Now let's talk about what you are really interested in, how to write a strong application. First of all, what is in the application? A third of what you must fill out is your general background info. This should be pretty easy. You've only done it a million times. The rest of the application is where you'll give yourself a chance to stand out from the crowd. The essay component will assess how good of a fit for the program you are. What special skills and characteristics will make you a good addition to the Interface family? Are you a leader? Are you creative? Do you have an interesting background and can provide perspective? We want to know what you're going to be able to bring to the group. The recommendation part is complementary to the essay. Here, we are looking for words that can describe you as a dedicated individual. Make sure your recommender knows you beyond the academic world. You may not realize it, but the OME really values this different perspective on you.
The application is read by two different members of the MIT community. The primary readers are MIT faculty members, and then there's a second reader, typically an Interface Edge staff member. So every application gets thoroughly read twice by the MIT community. Typically we have our Interface Edge faculty liaisons read the applications. Those four faculty members include Bob Redwine from the physics department, Suzanne Flynn from linguistics, Dean Christine Ortiz from the Office of the Dean of Graduate Education, as well as our newest member, Joanne Yates from the Sloan School of Management. So we look for a bit of individuality, but we also are looking for students / scholars who are looking to be part of something that's bigger than themselves. So our hope is to create a community that will be kind of this contagious personality that will spread throughout MIT and make MIT feel more like home.
You may be wondering, what are some of the great do's for your application? I would say you definitely want to, especially with your essay, address all the questions that are being asked and make it a strong essay. Again, we're looking for what your essay says about you, the experiences that you've had, but also how you're looking to use those experiences to impact the community that we call Interface. Another do is your letter of recommendation. Do ask somebody who isn't necessarily an academic teacher. We already know that you're brilliant. We do want to know how you do with commitment. So your music teacher, if you're somebody who plays an instrument, your coach, if you're somebody who's into sports, if you're somebody who volunteers in the community center, whoever your supervisor is at the community center. These are great examples of people who can write an awesome letter of recommendation for you because they're able to speak to your commitment and dedication to completing a project. And Interface, in a sense, because it's a two-year program, it is a commitment. It is a project that you are saying, I'm going to commit to this time and be successful in it by taking advantage of all the resources. And the letter of recommendation is one of those key things that we look for.
Well, I think my application was special because in my application essay, I wrote a lot about the fact that I'm from a small community. And I wrote about how I was really ready to try something new, and I think that the Office of Minority Education saw that.
So for my letter of recommendation, I asked my yearbook advisor. I've known her for quite a few years. She was my junior high English teacher. She was also my high school English teacher, and then she became my yearbook advisor. And so we were really close already. She knew me on a personal level. We got coffee together. She was just a really good friend of mine as well. And so she seemed like the right person to ask. So definitely start the application early. My biggest mistake was that I waited till the last minute, and that is definitely not the way to go for any kind of application. So start it right away. And also follow up with your recommender, because the application isn't considered complete until your recommender follows through with their side. So definitely do that. And then also don't get discouraged by another deadline. It is something to do, but it's totally worth it. I have no regrets of filling out the application.